everybody, it's Sharon here. Welcome back to my channel for those who are returning, and welcome to any new subscribers that may be visiting for the first time. So I have just finished creating this little bookmark to go in my journal, and I need to create 5 more, so I have popped the camera back on while I make the rest. So here we go. Where to pop that? Okay, so I'm going to use the same process, but I might see if I can use that process and create bulk. Now, I've misplaced. I had a piece. Oh, here we go. Like, I have one already torn because I was clever enough to do that when I did my last video. Okay, so this piece of paper is already torn to size, so I need 5, and I am creating these all the same. I have separate images for them, but my backgrounds will be the same, and you'll see. Okay, so 2, three, and I think I will get 1 more out of this. And that slipped a little bit. And again. Come on, just stay there. Okay, I'm hoping that will be okay. Let me check. Not too bad. So that's 4. And then the last one, I think I'm just going to use this. And I'm using this at the bottom. No, not on the front, I'm not. Okay, so I do need another sheet, because that piece isn't long enough. Okay. I really am feeling very space poor at the moment. So about there. And I think I might. This one seems a little bit straighter. Okay, so I have to admit, I'm saying I'm space poor, but I actually have 3 desks in my space, and I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking, how can anybody, aka me, how can anybody fill up that much space so easily? But I have, and I do. I clean it off and it fills up again. And it's time to, it'll be time to sort and clean and reorganize again. I'm thinking very, very soon, because a girl can only take so much of the clutter. I have clutter in my craft room, don't get me wrong. But even I have my limit. So I'm feeling like it's at that point where it's time to just deal. I will say some of the clutter, I've been crazy busy tea staining, and I have piles of, and I mean piles, like piles of tea stain paper that I have at the ready. I have, my paper press is full at the moment, and I have at least that, probably more to do as well. So at the moment I actually have quite a few piles of just tea stain papers in my craft space that are waiting for me to, I haven't actually ironed them, so I do use an iron to flatten them before I put them in my paper press. I know some people don't do that, but I do. So I haven't done that yet with those papers that are waiting to go in the paper press. So they're waiting for me to do that, and then I can swap them out with the ones that are in the paper press. And like I said, I'm stockpiling. I think I said in the video when I was, oh, what did I say? No, maybe I thought about it. I feel like a bear in winter, except I'm the opposite. I'm like stockpiling for summer, not for winter. So I was like, it gets too hot here. I like to do my tea staining in the oven. I like the colour that I get. And it gets way too hot here in summer to do that. So we had a cool change here just a few days ago. And I was like, I think now would be the perfect time to just get in and do a heap of tea staining before it heats up again. And have plenty at the ready for the summer months. Hence the reason why I needed that manicure before I turned the camera on. My apologies. Believe it or not, I have actually washed my hands and tried to get the tea stain off my fingers and my fingernails and etc, etc, and it's as good as it gets, guys. I'm fashioning a very delicious shade of tea stain on my fingernails right now. I feel like my ink needs to be re-inked again. And I'm wishing I had have done that earlier. Had I have known, I would have. Okay. Just gave a little spritz of water. I'm hoping that will help. While that sits for a moment, I can start gluing these on. Oops. Okay, sorry about that. I was interrupted. I received a phone call. So again, I've tried putting my phone on airplane mode and it really doesn't make a difference. I have no idea why, but the phone calls still come through. Never mind. It was an important call, so I'm kind of glad that I got it. Okay, so popping this one down. And I will quickly ink, because I received that phone call, the ink has been sitting for a little bit longer. And that little spritz of water has just livened it right up. It's going on so much easier. Okay. So one done. Just quickly pop these down. Oops. I really love that torn edge like that on this ledger paper. It's very old world looking, which I'm loving. I think I need to get a different piece of paper. Oops. Oh, and there must have been seepage from the glue somewhere there because it ended up all over the front of my piece of paper. It took my ink for a walk, but it's all good now. I have no idea what I was talking about before the phone call came through, so I'm sorry, I'm kind of lost for where I was at. I probably should have checked before I turned the camera back on, but I didn't think about it. There's a little piece there that has torn away. Okay, a little bit tacky there. Okay, so then we are here we go. And I feel like I'm going to scooch through these glue pages. Okay, so just like, which ones do I want? We are thinking that one there. There's a couple of busier images which I'm thinking are perfect for the ones with the more negative space, whereas that one has negative space, so I like the busyness of that background. And I may even swap those over, I think. Okay, so that's done. And in case I didn't say, these images are printed on matte photo paper. Somehow I got my glue on the front. I think I need a new paper towel. Getting glue everywhere. Okay. Paper towel to my right. Pop away. Okay, so one. I even got glue on my table. Goodness me. feel like I got glue on it, but maybe it was from here. Sorry, I'm in my head right now. I was just like, that last image I put a little bit higher. I'll show you in a moment. So I might pop this one a little higher as well. I didn't do it intentionally, but it just happened, so okay, so just burnishing that down. So you can see here, these two are that little bit higher than this one, for instance, or this one. Okay, that's enough of your sneak peek. And I have one more. Okay, sorry, I'm just working out which way I want it to slope. My intention was to do half and half, but it seems I've favored one way. That's okay. Okay, so popping that lid back on. And again, just burnishing from the back. Okay, so they are our bookmarks so far, and I need to find some more labels. So I'm going straight to the Tracie Fox labels that I used on the last one. Oh, and that one has completely stuck to my finger. So I did like, oh, I like that with the bird's nest, or the bird house, sorry. The colour struck me. What other labels do I like? I quite like that one. I think I like that one there. The colour again is working. I don't really want to do red. I feel like the black kind of works a little bit with the body of the butterfly. So oops. And that's almost like the metal colour of the watering can, but I think it's a bit too big, and I have this one, but I don't know if it's too small. I feel it's stuck to me. I feel like it might be too small. Or we could do postage stamp size, which is kind of similar to this one. So we might do that. Okay, aren't they fun? So I need to ink those. I really love that they're all different. Same but different. My fussy cutting is a little bit skew-iff on that label, I'm afraid. Okay. So I do want to burnish from behind. And one more. Okay, and then I just need to do the back, so I need to work out, do I want any of the backs in the pink? Maybe I could do this one in pink. What is the purple like? That purple's kind of fun. Okay. Whoops. Ah, I forgot I was adding paper at the bottom. Okay, so I wonder if I could tear that piece off. Okay. Whoops. It's not quite wide enough, is it? That's better. Cut the next one while I'm here. Oh, I need a piece of that for here. I'm thinking the blue for the birdhouse. Yes, 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 yes. Just paper clip those down. Pretty. How did that go? That way. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, did not see that happening. Oh, matches. Okay, so I need a strip. And oh, I can use that because that can go underneath. So one, oops. Two. 3. So that's my lined paper taken care of. You go there. And so maybe yellow for the bee. I think so. That didn't want to tear. Okay, so using the strip I have here, oops. Okay, actually I could turn that around. Yep. And I'd like the green, I think, for this one. Whoops, that didn't go well. Better. Okay, so green for this one. And this one here, this is like an, well, I call it eggplant, so I think I'll use that for the last one. Whoops. Oh, I didn't think that was straight, but it actually, well, almost is. Almost, but not quite. Okay. And yep. And this one here. Okay, so I just need to get busy and ink. Okay, so ready to glue down. Oops. Oops. I'm sticking to everything, guys. So sticking these down now is a relatively fast and easy process because everything's prepped and ready. I'm sorry I'm not very chatty. I'm actually listening to the wind outside. It is really, really blowing. And it keeps distracting me. Oops. Oh dear. Tore that. We'll just add a little bit of ink there. It'll be fine. Never mind. Too fun. Okay. That's really pretty. And lucky last. Whoops. Whoops. I've got glue where I don't need glue. I'm getting glue everywhere. My belly's growling. I apologize for that. And I'm getting excited because I've almost finished all of my bookmarks. And I am loving them. And lucky last. I don't even know why I'm hungry at the moment, but I am hungry. So, our bookmarks are complete. So they're the 5 that we've created in this video. I love them. And this is the one that we did in the last video, which will be under the, probably in the tags in 10 to 20 to 30, I'm thinking. And then if I flip them over, we have a little colourful surprise. It's like a rainbow. How pretty is that? I love it. Okay. I hope you love it as much as I do. I'm just looking at the camera and they're all crooked. I'm like, it looked straight, sort of. Okay. I'm so happy. I love the rainbow effect. Not really in the right order, but, you know, very pretty on the camera, actually. So I hope you've enjoyed this process. I really have, and I really love the way they look. Using the, so we ended up using the AntiquePaperie garden bookmarks as our focal point, and our labels were from LoveJunk Journals, which is Tracie Fox, and her store is LoveJunk Journals on Etsy. And the backing papers here were from AntiquePaperie, and my tea stain papers on the back. So I hope you've enjoyed this process. I really have. I really love the way they look, and I think they're going to be beautiful in the journal. Please don't forget, if you've enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, like this video if you've liked what you've seen, subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see future videos, and you don't want to miss out, because you will receive a notification if you tap the bell. And please feel free to leave me a comment. I always look forward to reading the comments and to chatting with you all and seeing how you feel about the things that we've created or any ideas that you may have. I look forward to seeing you all soon, everybody. Happy crafting. Bye for now.